Alright. We've got to be close to the end of this place, right? Oh yeah, easy. I mean, we went through the second teleport, so... Alright. There's a grave. It's a tombstone. The inscription reads, "Here lies my beloved El Trio. May he rest in peace." Okay. If you paid super close attention and you remember everything about everything you ever see, the name El Trio has been mentioned before. But rather than kind of blast apart all of the surprises in this section of the plotline, we'll leave that alone. Or you could watch the previous 120-something videos and see if it was mentioned at all in this LP. I think it was, but... No! All this way for a closed door? Nice try.
That gate's a whopper, isn't it? Wonder what's behind it, eh?
Well, there's one way to find out.
It won't move an inch. What do we do now?
Burn it down!
Well, we can't just turn back. Come on, someone must have a bright idea.
Burn it down! There's there are torches right next to you. Munchie? What? I'm sorry. There you go. That's a thing that happened there. Yeah. Huh. Huh, the elf here said, pretending he doesn't know what's going on.
Welcome to the Dragovian Sanctuary. We Dragovians are capable of existing in two forms, human and dragon.
Cool.
I am Chen Mui, a Dragovian elder. I'll be your guide here.
Huh, cool.
It has been many hundreds of years since humans last set foot within the sanctuary.
Okay.
Your sudden appearance may shock some Dragovians. That is why I would like to accompany you.
Very thoughtful.
You may feel uncomfortable at being escorted, but I pray for your understanding in this matter.
Okay. So, this is a town, actually. It's a very small town, but it's a town. So, and it has plot lines and stuff in it, so that's pretty cool. And treasures.
What's this? What happened? The sanctuary wasn't like this when I left.
Huh. How long ago did you leave? Alright. Anyway, so this place, like I said, has buildings we can go in and things we can dig through and stuff like that. So we're going to do that because that's the first thing you always do. Up here, this is our priest. So we're going to save our game and quit for a while. And when we come back, we'll explore the town. So, you guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And you guys take care. And bye, everybody. Hello, everybody. This is VerticalSandwich, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII. In our last video, we got to the Dragovian Sanctuary, which is a town in the middle of nowhere middle of nowhere? No, it's at the end of a long path in a hidden port. Yeah, watch the videos and you'll see. So now we've got to clean it out. And, like, I think this is the only other place you can get nook grass, maybe, but... And a mini medal! That's 108. Rock salt. So we're very close to our 110 mini medals. Like I said, we got 107 in the normal game. There are 8 hidden in this part of the game. So, which this part of the game is pretty expansive. I mean, we may have missed some on the Dragovian path on the way up here. This, by the way, is why I called it the Dragovian path. I don't know. All of us, young and old, are slowly losing our life force, our very will to live. Once my father walked tall and proud. Now look at him, he's so weak he can no longer stand. What have we done to deserve this, and who could have foreseen the tragedy that would befall our lord? Who's your lord? Is it me? Fresh milk? Fresh milk! Maybe the guy isn't drinking enough milk. Another mini medal. Alright, let's talk to this guy laying down.
Humans? What are they doing here?
Nyah!
If only I had the strength to turn into my dragon form, I would scorch them where they stand.
He's some sort of weird racist.
I should have expected that even ill health wouldn't quench your hatred of humans.
Master Chen Mui, so you brought these humans into our sanctuary. You traitor! It's ridiculous notions like this that made your daughter commit her offense against our race.
An offense against our race, you say? You haven't changed one bit. Well, there's no sense trying to reason with a stone. Let's leave this stubborn old man to his own devices. Fool or not, it isn't right to antagonize a man on his sickbed.
Yeah, suddenly this game became very Japanese. Like, no sense arguing with a stone. Chen Mui. It's very, you know. And whatever, I mean, obviously, that's great too. Premium mold. That was exactly what we needed. I was just saying, like, you know what we don't have enough of? Random cheese making ingredients. We cleared this place out, didn't we? Ugh, I'm so disorganized. It's just ridiculous. Oh yeah, didn't we get nook grass here? Well, whatever. That guy, if you talk to the guy at the table, he'll tell you how to make a timbrel of tension. That much I remember. So we're not going to talk to him, because we already know how to make a timbrel of tension. Look at these dragon statues. They're kind of cool. I mean, you can't really see them very well, but... Alright, so this is the item shop, and I'm pretty sure that they won't sell us anything. Because we're humans, and they're horrible people. Chunky cheese. Hooray! Oh, a law of sanctuary forbids her from doing business with us, yeah. She looks very human. She looks like a design of people we've been seeing all over the place. Which is weird. So, we have 110 mini medals now. So, we can go get the last mini medal item. We're still gonna seek out. I will still seek out the other 5 mini medals, the 5 extra ones. But I mean, we don't really need to at this point. This is as early in the game as you can get 110. Which is kind of weird. But does give you a pretty big hint about the fact that there's more game after the end, when you realize after the end that you haven't gotten all of the mini medals, so. 110. And a flail of destruction. Alright. So now they've run out of things to, like, one finally feels one has fulfilled one's royal obligation. So she's happy, because we got her all the mini medals that we needed to get prizes. Although I still think that they could have done something very easy for 115. Like, if you got every single mini medal, like, it could have just changed the dialogue or something. But I don't think it does. We'll see. When we get 115, we'll come back and see what's going on. So here's our flail, and it actually compares pretty well damage-wise with the heavy hatchet, which is nice. We'll find what will happen is, right now it makes more sense to use the heavy hatchet for Yangus because we've got more abilities with it. He's better with it. His attack's pretty high with it. But when we start becoming over-leveled, which is going to happen in the game, eventually we will outgrow every monster in the game. And we'll be operating on a level where killing any monster in the game is not a big deal. And when that happens, it'll make sense to switch to the Flail of Destruction because it hits everything. It just makes it easier to kill a bunch of stuff. So there's Chen Mui following us around. I'm glad he said his name, so I didn't have to try to, you know, figure out a pronunciation for it. Because I'm just not, you know, like... I'm a Westerner. Like, I don't have a good handle on tonal languages. Like, I have an atonal language. Words mean the same thing no matter how you say them. Well, with few exceptions.
Are you humans?
No!
Well, it doesn't matter. We're dying out anyway.
Well, then you won't care if I tickle you! Oh.
Tell me, what is going on? What in the world happened here?
Ah, Master Chen Mui. I see you have returned to us. You have my sympathies. You've arrived just in time to witness the end of the Dragovian race.
Oh no!
The end of the Dragovians? Things are even worse than they appear.
Jeez, man, how long have you been
We
gone?
had better visit the other elders. We must get to the bottom of this.
So that's pretty direct on what you have to do. There actually are only 2 more places to go, and this is one of them. And, yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I don't think it'll let you go. Yeah, that path only leads to my house. Before we go there, blah, 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 so speak to the elders. So he makes you come up here. I wonder if there's anything over here. No, it's, I mean, there's space for stuff, but...
Master Chen Mui, what a surprise. It has been many years. When did you return?
Save the pleasantries. You must tell me what is happening here. I apologize. That's a matter for me to discuss with the council elders. Pray, let us pass.
Yeah, let us in.
Most honored Chen Mui, you may pass, but I cannot permit the humans to enter the council chamber with you.
What?
We are facing a dire crisis, and you stand on formalities?
Well,
I will take full responsibility for my guests. Now move out of my
coffee.
way at once.
It appears your mind is made up, Master Chen Mui. In that case, please, enter.
it would have been funnier if this had resulted in a fist fight. Like a really cartoony fist fight with like a big cloud with like fists popping out of it and stuff. But, alas, that does not happen in this game. Alright.
What is this? The Council of Elders is in session.
And you're not an elder. Oh, wait, yes, you are.
Ah, if it isn't Chen Mui.
Well, if it isn't, then who is it?
It is. It is indeed. Welcome back to the Council, Chen Mui.
Thank you. But let us save the pleasantries for later. First, tell me how the sanctuary could have fallen into this state.
Alright.
Ah, yes. I forgot that you left before the ritual was carried out.
Yes.
Very well. Let me tell you how all this came about.
Oh, please do.
Just after you left Chen Mui, the Lord of the Dragovians came to a momentous decision. As of course you know, we Dragovians are both human and dragon.
We've got that.
He decided the time had come for us to abandon our human forms once and for all.
What? Preposterous. Does such a ritual really exist?
Apparently.
Our Lord ascended the heavenly dais to test the ritual on himself first.
The heavenly dais will be our next dungeon.
Once it was completed, our Lord became a dragon once and for all. Or so he thought.
In fact, the ritual failed. As you know, it consumes a great deal of energy for us to remain in our dragon
I like
form.
that his cheeks are moving, but his
The ritual
beard is not.
compensated for this by replenishing the energy from the ambient surroundings. In other words, our Lord began to absorb the energy of his fellow Dragovians.
Makes perfect sense.
We are slowly being consumed by his unending hunger for energy. Thus, the sanctuary has fallen into discord and disarray.
As soon as we realized the ritual had failed, we appeared before the Lord of the Dragovians to plead with him to reverse it. But the ritual appears to have affected his mind as well. In his current state, he cannot be reasoned with. What now sits upon the heavenly dais is not the Lord of the Dragovians, but a savage, uncontrollable monster.
So that's why we're here.
He attacked us. We had no choice but to withdraw.
And soon the sanctuary of the Dragovians will be no more. I can put it no more plainly than that.
So what should we do?
I see. I see. It appears terrible events have unfolded during my absence.
That'll teach you to leave.
Chen Mui, I meant to ask earlier, but who are your companions? They appear to be humans, if my eyes do not deceive me. I mean no rebuke. I am simply curious.
I like that guy, cause like he's like, I don't mean a rebuke.
Your
I'm just
eyes
wondering.
do not deceive you. These humans intend to confront the Lord of Darkness, Rapthorn.
Right, because we haven't done that yet in this kind of reality.
Is he?
There will be time for that later. They plan to confront the Lord of Darkness, you say?
We do. We've already beat him
If
once.
that is the case, they have arrived at a most fortuitous point in our conversation.
There's a lot of dialogue.
But can we really entrust such an important task to outsiders?
You got another choice?
Outsiders? Perhaps you should introduce yourselves to the Council of Elders.
Why does outsiders have a question mark? You may ask yourself. It's obvious. I mean, come on. Like, it's going to explain it also. No matter how one looks at it, it's only natural for us Dragovians to exist in both human and dragon form. Our Lord's decision to abandon his human form against all reason is at the root of the tragedy that has befallen us. Fair enough, I suppose. We actually do have to talk to all of them. Oh, you're Switcher, are you? My, haven't you grown into a fine young man? Wait, what? Mer. There's a way to save the Lord of the Dragovians from this madness. Oh, do tell, do tell. That is by defeating him in battle. When he falls, he will return to his human form and to his senses, one would hope. As such, we convened a discussion to select a brave warrior from among our race to fight the Lord of Dragovians in single combat. However, we reached the inevitable conclusion that in our present state, there are none among us strong enough to survive such a confrontation. Makes sense. So we gotta beat him up? Although we did not participate in the battle against the Lord of Darkness long ago, we are perfectly aware of how powerful Rapthorn is. Well, yes, he is. You are but humans, yet still you choose to face him. It is most impressive. It is impressive. Okay, new cutscene.
I see. It would take powerful warriors indeed to overcome the strength of the Lord of the Dragovians. Which makes these humans perfect for the task.
I agree. We are perfect for the task.
Indeed, their valor has been acknowledged by none less than the godbird Imperia.
Yeah, how's that for a job reference?
The god bird Imperia.
Her name's Ramia.
I hesitate to ask any more of you when you already journey under such a terrible burden. But before you confront Rapthorn, I would ask that you face the Lord of the Dragovians. Think of it as a personal request from me. Will you accept?
Anything for a bunch of strangers.
I had faith in you from the very start. Simply hearing that lifts my spirits immensely.
All right, when we get a chance, we're going to wrap this up.
Please, come to my home, where I will prepare a cheese banquet.
A cheese banquet.
Suitable for great heroes such as yourself.
All right, on that weird note, bye, everybody.